Hello, freedom seekers. Jeremy Chambers, Independence Acres Homestead. Just wanted to take a few seconds before we get into the meat of this video to tell you what this is going to be all about. In our last video, you may have seen our preparation and our travels from Michigan to Columbia, Tennessee. Well, this is why we were there. We were there as educators for the Homesteaders of America, learn how to homestead in a weekend hands-on workshop. It was a pretty intensive weekend where homesteaders and people who are interested in homesteading from around the country came to Columbia, Tennessee to learn from some of the best homestead educators in the United States. Part of the list of educators that were there were Joe Soliton. He was there to speak about raising broiler chickens on your homestead, and also gave a hands-on processing demonstration. People were able to go ahead and get their hands dirty right there next to Joel and learn how to process a chicken if it's something that they had never done before, but it's something they were interested in doing. Another one of the educators was Justin and Rebecca Rhodes. They were there speaking about setting up a layer flock for your chickens, and also speaking about permaculture and really getting the homestead set up so that it can be productive year after year after year. Also, Melissa K. Norris was there. If you don't know her, she's from Pioneering Today, and she was talking about setting up your garden and being able to grow a year's worth of food. And also our friend Ann Aceta Scott. She was, if you don't know her, she's a farm girl in the making. Go ahead and check out her channel below. And she was talking about preserving the harvest, basically just about canning and being able to preserve the foods that you're growing so that they can last throughout that year. And it was just really cool to see her up on stage sharing her passion for preserving food. They had pressure canners running, and like I said, this wasn't just lectures. This was an opportunity for the attendees to get their hands dirty, get involved in each and every one of these processes. Of course, yours truly was there speaking about meat rabbits on the homestead. We were able to do about an hour-and-a-half lecture about rabbits, the ins and outs of selecting your breeding stock, probably a lot of the things that you've seen here on our channel. But we also did a full hands-on demonstration for the attendees, and we had a few people who participated in the processing who had never dispatched an animal in their life before, and they were able to do it the first time and be confident in their ability to harvest rabbits that they were choosing to raise on their homestead. We also had a really cool opportunity to teach the Kidsteader classes. So that was one of the first times that they've actually had teachers and programs set aside for the kids 10 and under. Well, I think it was 4 to 10. Anyway, I have to remember, you have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it was 4 to 10. And it was a great group of kids. We talked about simple machines on the homestead and about how everything that we use, like shovels and axes and wheelbarrows, are all based upon the 6 simple machines, and how to recognize those and use them to help do work. So this was a great opportunity for the attendees to not just hear about homesteading, but to actually see a lot of these homestead activities in action. So, I'm going to stop talking here, and we're going to go ahead and jump into what it was that was going on those days. Well, it is Friday morning, and we are here all set up and ready for day 1 of the Homesteaders of America hands-on convention here in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee. It's about 7:20 in the morning, and the place is already a Twitter with all kinds of activity. The attendees are just starting to show up. We've gotten to know a couple of the vendors that we're next to, and we'll wander around a little bit, talk to some of the other vendors and the other presenters. Looking forward to a great day here in Tennessee. is day 2 of the Homesteaders of America hands-on workshop conference here in Columbia, Tennessee. If you are not familiar with Homesteaders of America, I just want to give you a quick overview of who they are and what they are as an organization. As an organization, their number one goal is to educate, educate, educate. We are really impressed with the organization, the way that they are empowering people around the country to grow their own food, to become more self-sufficient and less dependent upon the systems that kind of failing around us as the years are progressing, between food shortages, gas pipelines, all of these things. Everything about this conference is educating people to be just a little bit more self-sufficient. Not so that they can shrink away from community, so that they can gather around their community and support their communities. So it's because of this vision that we've been with this organization since its inception, since its first conference. And they've got some of the leaders in homestead education here. Justin Rhodes, Joel Salton. As a matter of fact, Mr. Joel, he's over here, the man, the myth, the legend himself, signing books today.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And so if you are interested in finding out a little bit more about the organization, click on the link below. It's going to take you directly to the homepage where you can figure out ways to get involved, to attend the conference in October that is in Front Royal, Virginia, or even make it all the way to becoming a member so that you have access to some exclusive content that is only available to those who have joined the organization of Homesteaders of America. It's going to be another great day here. Looking forward to everything that's going on. This tree wasn't supposed to be together and bread, and here's a tons of records for houses, which are inexpensive way to look at it. Don't let this dissuade. Day 2 of the Homesteaders of America hands-on conference is done, in the books. It's time to tear down, get some dinner, mingle a little bit, and get back to the hotel. Hopefully you guys got a little entertainment out of this. And like I said, go ahead and check out Homesteaders of America if you're interested in becoming a member and getting to be part of this amazing organization that helps to educate and spread the word about homesteading. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, God bless.